But welcome back, welcome back. Oh, I'm just having me some coffee. And I figured we could just chew the fat. How about that? Chew the fat means to have a talk. I say something, you say something, we come up with a topic and we talk about it, be about it, think about it, execute it, whatever tickles your little fancy. Don't forget to hit that share button as you're coming in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, I got a few things I want to talk about anyway. I was thinking about I was thinking about children. Not children, not the little people. We talking about the ones used to be little people, grown ass little people, adolescent you know. Yeah. So I'm gonna set up right quick. So others can find us, darling. Alrighty. I want to do something different. I want to get a microphone and set it up to my computer, make it easier for y'all to hear me better. So, cause sometimes I say stuff real low. I don't be wanting everybody to hear what I'm saying, right? And there's times when I say things and when it's picked up and you go back and watch the transcript of it, a transcribe of it, it's not spelled right. I mean, I might say the word coast and it turn around and write the word as course. So we need some crystal clear stuff going on here. I am trying to get us on this other platform. How's the weather treating y'all? How's the weather? Is it pretty decent? Ooh, guess what? Grandbaby made his first piece of art. Yes, he did. Number 10. Number 10 is a true artist. Yes, he is. Let me show y'all what number 10 created. And I said I was going to embellish it. So you ready for this? This is what number 10 created. Isn't it beautiful? Oh. So I'm not going to do a lot to it. All I'm going to do is I might just leave it as is. But I thought that was so cool. So, I now that we have electricity, I can I can finish doing y'all breakfast messages, right? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. What's the difference between a live streamer and a creator? Somebody help me with that. Hmm. Well, dang. Is that what happened? Okay, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Well, it looks like whatever that weather we experienced, it caused me to have to start from scratch, so to speak. All right, so let's get started. How y'all doing? Thank you. 4 people in the building, 2 likes. All right, so give me a moment. Dingle Barrington say W stream. Pictures looks like wrestlers flooding, but not me. Don't know the difference of creator and live streamer. Hungry man. Hey, hungry man, what's for dinner? You tell me, hungry man. Because I'm hungry too. I opted in for a cup of coffee with cream in it, no sugar. Opposed to going downstairs and making myself some seafood. Go in there and look at it. That's right. See the food. That don't mean, oh, lasagna. That sounds amazing. That does. Is it with or without meat? Now, there is a lasagna that I like. It's a vegetarian lasagna. It is so cool. Thing about it is, a lot of people say that they're not into that. I'm gonna tell you, motherfucker hungry, they gonna eat what you put before them, even if you ain't trying to give it to them. They tell you they don't eat that. You go looking for your food, and your food say, "Where find me?" Yeah, cause they ate your shit. Here you got your mouth all red and stuff, your stomach growling like, I mean, it's like in overtime growling. Say it's time to eat. It's really time to eat. All right, and here you go. You go downstairs. You pop open the refrigerator. You got your little containers already set up with your food in it. Go in there and find a damn container in the refrigerator. You like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait a minute, don't nobody in this house, ain't nobody in here no vegetarian. Nobody in here eat this here. They don't do this shit. Ain't nobody, that's what they say now. That's what they say now. But you can't find your damn food. You can't even find the containers. What the hell? I ain't gonna lie. People do you wrong around this mug. I don't care how much you fix, hungry man. I don't care how much I fix. I give it 3 days. I ain't gonna be able to find nothing. That's why I'm gonna buy me a refrigerator with y'all help. I need me a little refrigerator put in my little old space so I can be able to eat. Sometimes I don't eat, baby. Sometimes I don't eat for 2 days. You think I look this voluptuous just because I eat? No, it's the opposite. You have to sacrifice, not because you want to. Let's see. Ooh, fruit cobbler, black coffee, fried chicken, rice and gravy, and freshly made biscuits. Okay, okay. Well, you got some food that's gonna stick to the ribs, Missy Woody. I like that. Hey, Gun. Hi, ma'am. Can I ask a free question? Also, corn and peas. Cool. All right. Now, specific questions y'all already know I charge for. But now that I have another platform, I have a platform. Okay, here's it is. Depending on the extent of your question, yeah, I'm charging. Okay, so how you want to do this, Gun? If you got a specific question, I need a donation. Okay. But if you want to trust my intuition to pick up on whatever it is that you are asking, then I can give you a general. But I really am leaning away from doing free questions. I am. That's what I'm trying. And don't think that I am a crackhead or a troll to keep up such demand publicly. I got to do some stuff private though. Duh. Rest. You will know stuff with time for what I will do in below. What the hell? Adita, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Adita, I don't even know who you talking to. So let me see, Dunn. Gun, let's see what you talking about. Let's see if I can get you an answer. You ain't gonna give me 1 minute. Whatever come out in 1 minute, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Answer the question for Gun. Whatever it is that Gun wanted to answer to. Can you give him an answer? Let's see if you're gonna get your response. All right. Really? That's what you want to say? Okay. First of all, they're saying that you need to do some self-reflecting, but you're not doing it. They also say you need some rest, but you're not doing it. You got your mind on the Queen of Wands, okay? So Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo don't have to be. All right. This person sticks to their guns. This person very fiery and passionate. All right. This person is in their own right successful, and they're nurturing. And here you are as a queen and king of wands. You say this is your person. You feel like you and this person are supposed to be together. All right. Maybe you are married to this person. You're looking for a new beginning. But this person also wants a lot of communication and stuff. All right. This lady, whoever this person is that you're thinking about, this person got secrets. If they don't have secrets, they know secrets about you. All right. It's going to take a lot of communication, a lot of clarity. You're going to have to take some time out and be honest with this lady or this person. Y'all need to talk, baby. You need to cut some things out, clear your schedule or whatever this is so y'all can have this conversation, all right? All right, it's going to be heartfelt coming from you, all right? You want her to agree in some way, all right? You hoping that she agree. Anything else? Yeah. You're going to have to put the work in for it, baby. It might have something to do with you having a job. All right. So you want a new beginning on some kind of job as well. All right. You need to have a conversation with your person. All right. If this is your own business, you need to have a conversation with this person that's working for you. If this is where you're working at, you need to have a conversation because you need an increase in your finances. All right. Or else maybe you want somebody to get a job, okay? Could be your mommy, okay? All right, or the mom of your children, or you could be a mom, okay? But yeah, something is concerning you and your money as well. So you got more than one thing happening. All right, there is a tower coming in your finances. All right, yeah. Or is this king is about to get a tower? Let's find out about this tower with the king. In this conversation that he want to have, which is you, right? Okay, yeah. Look like your old girl gonna keep you on pause for a little bit, but then you're gonna turn around because you're gonna ask her to go out to eat or something like that. You want to do something in a public setting, okay? Don't try to do it in privacy, okay? All right. And what's the tower? The Hierophant. It's definitely a public place, okay? I'm going to clarify the Hierophant and then I'm letting you go. Because I gave you more than a minute. You don't have the strength. Somebody want a divorce. Somebody want to get married. I respect your thoughts. But just read my second comment above calmly. Are you a subscriber over here, Adida? Adida, I read what you said the first time, but I didn't get it. You're welcome, Gun. Only thing it says, and don't think that I am a crackhead or a troll to keep up such demand publicly. I don't know what you're talking about. I got to do some stuff private though. Duh. Duh is a word that either a teenager use or somebody that is stuck in their adolescence or a person from the 80s. Yeah. So let me tell you something. You want to dumb me? Respect me. Because I'm old enough to be your mama. You step in my life, respect me. And that goes for all of y'all. If you are under 40 years old, respect me. You hear what I'm saying, little girl? I will get me some rest. I do know some things. I am connected to God. I hold a fivefold ministry. I have all the claries. I own 2 doctor's degrees. I was born with the anointing. But you come over here, I don't know what you're talking about. If you're going to say something, don't half-ass say it. Say what you got to say. Or leave it alone. Now, let's keep moving. Okay. So what did you say, Gun? You're welcome, Gun. Have an amazing day. All right. So what I wanted to talk about is I wanted to talk about children. When I said children, I don't mean little children. I meant those people that we reared, we raised, I'm going to say we raised them ever since they was like newborn. They don't have to be newborn. But then they got to the place where, well, even through school, they needed this, they needed that. They wanted to be a part of this, part of that. They wanted to be self fundraisers. We did all of that. We sacrificed. We took money out of our bank accounts. We bought major amounts of candy, cookies, and all of that stuff for them so they could win a certain prize in school. Even went out and got our friends. Even went to some of our enemies, on our job, coworkers and stuff, trying to get them all to buy something for my grandson or for my son. They trying to win such and such. We were big supporters. We were big supporters of those them. Stood out in the rain and the cold, even in the snow. You know what I'm saying? Going up to strangers. We didn't know these people, but we was doing it in a delightful way because we was excited. We doing something for a cause, and the cause is love. The cause is to see a smile on our child face, so they can have some happy and memorable moments in life. That's what we did. But as time go on, they started meeting other people that were not from the same like-minded. And you know what happens when children or anybody meet somebody that's not of the same mindset as them. you know it's like you're gonna meet some that's very inspired and they higher, and you're like, wow, that's where I want to get to. And then there's that group over there that wants to badger you, or beat you up because they don't know how to express what's really going on the inside of them. People that can't express themselves, those are the kind of people that do effed up stuff, you know. And then you have those that go along to get along because they don't want to be the one to get beat up, get talked about, harassed, or tormented during school, after school. But ain't it funny how that group of people, when they together, that's what they do. But when you catch them one at a time, they ain't nothing like that. Those children grow up and tell you later on in life, after they done grew up and had 4 or 5 babies, or else been in a relationship and the relationship went south 2 or 3 times, maybe having a near-death experience, they come back and apologize to you. And those children will say stuff like, I wish I had a parent like yours. I wish my mom was a little bit more stern with me. I wish they would have showed me a little bit more love. Maybe my life would have changed, turned out different. But back on subject. So you done raised these children. Now they went off and they started hanging out with people that are not of like mind. And the next thing you know, they really like this person because this person seemed to be popular, right? This person's popular. Got a whole group of people following them. You know why? Because they're scared of that person. That's why. So now, here it is, your child, hanging with this person that's really a bad influence. Hanging on to every word that's coming out this person's mouth as if they are the next uh, inspiration. Okay, let's leave it like that. So you might have a child that come back talking about, don't nobody love me. What you talking about, motherfucker? What you mean don't nobody love you? Don't nobody do nothing for me. What the fuck you talking about? Them Nikes you got on, right? What about them Air Jordan? What about the whole ensemble you got in that closet? What about every time you need to rent a vehicle or something for a prom or take your little girlfriend out? Don't I go rent you a vehicle? Don't nobody love you? When you come in late at nighttime and everybody else is laid down sleeping and stuff because you done had football practice or you done had a game and you find that ain't no more food cooked, don't I get up and fix you a meal? Although I was in bed tired or sleep. But don't nobody love you, motherfucker. Oh, you hanging around people out there that say don't nobody love them. Well, that might be true and it may not be. But why pick up another man's issue and make it yours? That's what they do. And if you don't check that stuff before it get out of hand, they're going to really be brainwashed to believe don't nobody love them. Then you got to say, okay, since you say I don't love you, let's go ahead on and let's cut off the faucet right now. I'm going to show you what love ain't. Oh, you need a bar of soap? What you going to do about it? No, all this in here is mine. You need some deodorant? Oh, just rub some baking soda under your arms, let it paste and call it a day. What? Your clothes dirty? I guess you need to go find a way to wash them at the washateria. You need a ride to be to school because you woke up late. I guess you're gonna catch that goddamn bus. Love will make you sacrifice for another mofo. But for a child to tell a parent that they don't love them and they doing everything that's not even the stuff that's not even in the book for them. There are some parents out here, and I know, I'm going there because I heard it. There's some people out here have went as far as going out turning a trick or two or three or nine to make sure that they got for their children and the bills are paid. Whatever needed to be done. But these little motherfuckers will say you don't love them. Boy, if you could just go back and just real time back on a what do you call that? A film. And so you don't love me, I don't love you, and then sit it there and say, watch this little motherfucker. Since you say I don't love you. Watch the little odometer over there that tells you my emotions when I did everything that I did. You see? And you got grandparents that are that have allowed a child to take them almost to the poorhouse, trying to help them and knowing they need help themselves. Do these little motherfuckers come back and tell you I'm sorry? Do they ever apologize? Do they come back and tell you thank you for everything that you've done in my life? And even try to count it up or name them off the things that they know that you did. But if something was to happen to you, if they had to show up at a funeral and you told them that they had to speak, it would tear them up. See, there is a spirit called the accuser. And he gonna remind them of everything that happened. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you what I know. He gonna bring up stuff that you did, the things you said. Yeah, because some of these little motherfuckers and called their grandparents and parents bitches behind their back to their friends. Well, if you feel like that, I'm a bitch. You need to roll up out this motherfucker because I don't want nobody live with me that feel like I'm a bitch. That spirit gonna remind you of everything you thought, said, and did. Everything. You will not be able to rest. You will not get no reprieve, no freedom, or none of that until you repent, and you repent sorrowfully to the divine, and he will lift that spirit from you. But before that happens, you, not you per se, but I'm saying you, meaning whoever that person is, it's going to go through. And God going to make sure that you learn from that mistake. Because you got to live with it. And every time it come up, and even after it's over, it's going to be heartfelt until you can live it. You can live with love. You learn how to say, I love you, without it being a hard thing and mean it from your heart. You learn how to be more thoughtful. If a person fold your clothes, that's love. You might take your stuff and just take them out to dry and throw them in your room on the floor in the corner somewhere, and they all, when they dry, when they cool off, they all wrinkle up and stuff. But you got somebody come through there and say, I love my son or my daughter so much, I'm going to iron her stuff. I'm going to not only iron her stuff, I'm going to make her bed with fresh covers. I'm going to spray a little linen fragrance on there so when she get in her bed, she can rest well. Come on now. I'm going to make sure that the carpet clean because she got allergies. And I want to make sure that she don't get no infection in her sinuses. Music, children, negative influences will turn your beautiful child around to being a notorious child. Here it is. You created this amazing, beautiful daisy that shines all the time, and all of a sudden you got a tulip that roll up in there. What the fuck? We don't need no tulips. No, we got a daisy here that's strong. And it expresses love and brightness, all right, and healing and nurturing. But you want to turn something around to be something else. And you hear people talk about it all the time, opposites attract. And you also hear that, the darkness can't stand the light. But the light got to be more powerful than the dark. So when the dark start trying to creep up on it, you can send it back from whence it come. Your mind got to be stronger than that. So when people start coming at you, telling you this, that, another, question that shit. Be on top of that shit. Don't nobody love me. That's what one teenager saying to another teenager that's happy and gay and going on about their business. So he turned to say, you say your people don't love you? No, they don't love me. Why you say that? Man, they don't love me. Okay, so why you say that? Question things. Didn't I see you get out of the vehicle this morning with your backpack? Yeah. Ain't that a form of love? See, sometimes you got to help negativity find its positivity. Because everybody don't have common sense. I have to work. I got a job. And they got money. This one over here, look what he's saying. They teaching you how to be self-sufficient, to be able to stand on your own. They're not trying to hurt you. They're trying to teach you how to be a man. Each time he gonna stand a little bit more erect because now he's starting to get some common sense. He able to see past being that just that person. What is it? He's seeing things from a whole new perspective because this one over here got light, insight, strength. See, that daisy is supposed to be nurturing. And that's what we wanted to do. Nurture. Man, my mama don't get up and cook for me all the time. She gonna tell me I need to learn how to do this, that, and other. She put recipes and stuff out there. She wants you to be your own man, or own woman, not to have to depend on another person to do for you. Because there may be a time when you can't take yourself out to eat. There might be a time you have your own family and food is not going to be that cheap and you might need to be able to cook from scratch. Do you know how many people wish they can cook from scratch? Do you know how many people that do cook from scratch and got their own businesses? She's not trying to hurt you. She's trying to help you. She don't want you to have to depend on that person to do for you. Because if a man can't cook for himself and he got to depend on a woman to cook for him, two, it could be many things. And this is me talking. One, you got to worry about what's in your food. Two, you're going to feel like that you got to starve until or beg somebody else to come to your house and cook for you if you're not paying them to do it. I don't think not one person here that is a mother or there will be one or a father, because we have active mothers who are fathers that want anything less than the best for their child. But because they have hung out with the wrong group of people, a bunch of naysayers that are jealous, and that is the truth, jealous, envy, they wish they were your child, and they turned your child's mind around. Because a person with a crab mentality, that's what their whole objective is. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It don't care if you're male or female. It doesn't matter. Everybody needs to know how to be self-sufficient. And let's go on. You may have a house that's set up with all the sophisticated technology in it. But if technology stop working, a lot of people are going to be lost. You don't know how to cook a hamburger. You don't know how to make a cake, a cupcake. They're taking all the books out of libraries and putting them online. Yeah, that's a good thing and a bad thing. Because if this here ends over here, the electrical, where them books at? Where you gonna find that stuff? Hopefully, the publishing companies still have the templates to go back and print. Every household should have an arsenal of know-how or how-to books. In fact, I bought my first one, I think, when I was in my, oh baby, we're not gonna go there. But anyway, I've been having it a very long time. It teaches you how to do everything. How to fix a sink, how to do plumbing, how to change out what is that? A food dispenser. What is that? Garbage disposal. How to change a light bulb, how to change out the light bulb socket. Everything you need to know. Every household should have at least one of those books. Every household should have a book on herbs. Because if things go sideways and you need to heal yourself and you don't have no access to a doctor, you need to be able to go outside and identify plants and stuff and help yourself, girlfriend, boyfriends. So, like I say, this is, I just want to talk about children. And everything I'm saying correlates back to children, you know. Now, for you Bible thumpers, the Bible tell you what? Train up a child in the way he should go, that when he old, he won't depart from it, right? Now, listen, depart doesn't mean that he gonna walk away and he gonna forget. No, he's gonna ignore it. But when the opportunity comes, when something comes up in his life that he can go back and he can refer to that in his mind, because mama taught him that, grandmama taught him that, uncle them talking that, his best friend mama and them was talking about that when he was young, and he remembered that. He can go back to the archives of his mind, he or she, pull that information up and utilize it. Now, just because they don't use it right there, don't mean that they forgot. In the time of need, they will use it. I remember many years ago, I was talking to the Lord about this. I talked to God, yeah, I did. And I say, I've said this, that, and the other. I've said all of this here. And the Lord told me, He say, it's there. They didn't forget. They're going to use it in time of need. And exactly, that's what they did. And that's what they do. So be encouraged, ladies and gentlemen. If you have some children, no matter what you're telling them, it seems like it's going in one ear and out the other. It's not. It's just that now that they have it packed down, so to speak. They done memorized it with a blink of an eye. You don't have to say nothing else about it. They got this. Even if they seem to be rebellious, they got it. The only thing that they don't have is the strength to walk away from wayward other people. Now, some of them feel like that they supposed to be they the one, to turn another person's life around. But if they can identify, if when things start to happen, let's say this person smokes cigarettes, all right, and the one that wants to come in and turn another person's life around don't smoke. Well, after let's see, 6 months, a year and a half, 2 years, all of a sudden that person starts smoking cigarettes. Did it benefit them? Did some of this other person ways um uh you know were they imprinted into this other person? I think so. You got to stick to your guns. You don't change because another person influenced you unless it's for a good cause. Let me see what y'all saying, because I can't see what you're saying. Hey, pretty lady, how are you doing? First time watching, loving hair, nice color, skin, flawless, great advice, wisdom. Thanks for sharing blessings. Thank you, Miss Linda Lewis. Thank you for being here. I hope you come back. We do more than just this. We also do tarot, so you may not be into tarot, all right? But it's okay. I really appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Keeler. Good afternoon, girlfriend, boyfriend. It's good to see you. All right. I thank you for coming over here. It's an honor to see you. Hey, Aquabo. Hey, it's good to see you. I appreciate you when y'all pop in like that. Mrs. Woody says some think parents are supposed to take care of them forever. You sure right, girlfriend. You ain't said nothing. You ain't said nothing that ain't true. That's true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you, Missy Woody. I remember, oh baby. I think I was like, I think I was 19. I was either 18 or 19. I think I was 19. And I used to walk back and forth to a neighborhood store. And on the corner, before you got to the store, that was like one, two, three, four. I'm going to say five shotgun houses on the right side. On the left side were homes that was actually established, from the ground up, brick homes and stuff like that. But they had, I count them, I'm gonna say it's the temporary homes. The shotgun houses because they was on these big cinder blocks. Yeah, temporary means at any given time they might pack up and move them somewhere else, right? So, uh, in the established homes, there was this lady that lived there. In this one particular one, I thought it was really cute. Oh, it was a cute house, okay, with the big window and stuff. It was a low to the ground house, so that let me know that the people that lived there wasn't extremely tall. Okay, it was a low house, and that was a house that was built back from maybe the 50s. Okay, so I would see this guy. He would drive up over there and he would park his vehicle. All right. He was a tall, dark skinned, slim guy. He'd go in the house. And I mean, I watched this man for several years, right? And then something happened. Something took place. I think he had an argument. I think it was an argument. It really wasn't an argument. I think this lady. I heard this was this older lady came out. She said, you need to get your own place to live. Well, this man was working. He had a very nice job that paid good money. He was an offshore person, right? Yeah. I don't know. Out the clear blue sky one day, I walked up to that man. He was getting out of the vehicle, and I stood in front of him, and I told him, I say, you 31 years old, and you still living at home with your mama. You ought to feel ashamed of yourself. You need to get your ass out and get your own place. That man looked at me, and I stood there and looked at him. Well, I realized I wasn't talking to him. Okay, that was divine intervention. That man eventually moved out. I guess he was talking and said, Lord, if you want me to move out of here, let somebody just randomly come up here and tell me. And I guess God used me. But he did move on. Hello, HDCG. Can I ask you a question? It all depends. But you might get an answer, you may not. What do you want to ask me, sugar? I forgot to put in the description box that specific questions need a donation. I'm asking for donations, y'all. I mean, I give y'all good information. I do. I give y'all my best when I come out here and I do tarot. All right. And I don't think it's wrong for me to ask for a donation. One gentleman the reason I started asking for you to pay me in US dollars is because this one gentleman gave me 56 cents in another currency, and maybe that was all he had, and if so, I appreciate it. But if it wasn't, then that in itself is in itself. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. My apologies. Hello, Dapana. Hey guys, while y'all in the live and you just hanging out, go ahead and tap that button right there on Stream Elements. It's telling you about I got some new merchandise. All right, check it out. Just look at it. I'm not asking you to buy, but at least just look at it. All right, so I can see. So when I like to look, I can tell whether or not if somebody's actually looking. I think it's fairly priced, and there's more that's being added to it. So HDC, it looks like there's a very passionate person. This looks like a much older woman is coming at you. All right, this person wants to offer you a cup of love or a helping hand in some way, but it looks like you walking away. Or if that's not you, all right, this could be you offering a young person, all right, some assistance. All right, or maybe you just want to hook up. But somebody walking away. One of y'all are walking away from the other person. All right. So if you're just trying to hook up with somebody just to be hooking up, it ain't working. All right. This female, this is very stable. She's balanced. Okay. Her household is balanced. Okay. Yes, she is. Anything else? All right. Well, maybe you feel like that. Well, they say there's some balance coming in for you. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Maybe you feel like this person cheated on you. So the truth is coming out about whatever this is. Scales are going to be balanced. If this got something to do with your judicial system, okay, yeah, you're going to get some fairness. But if this has something to do with a relationship, first of all, I want to let you know that this Queen of Wands, if this is not you, this person is very balanced, stable. Okay, their household and everything is good. All right, maybe you or this person, one of y'all, offer the other person a helping hand. All right, and that was supposed to bring in some balance and some fairness. Okay, maybe this person owes you some money. Maybe this person wants to give you a place to live. Okay, temporarily until you can get yourself back on your feet. But look like you walking away, or this person's walking away to another person. All right, that has money. Okay, so this look like it's a same-sex relationship. It don't have to be, but it looks like it. Okay, so this queen is going towards another queen. All right, that has that's stable just like they are. Or this may have already happened. All right, guys. So all right. So much on chewing the fat. Is there anything else we need to talk about in this video? Because if not, I'm going to go ahead on and close this video out. Go wash my hands, and we'll come back. Are we good? All right. So the 6 people that are on the like button. Number one, you're going to have a very heart-to-heart conversation with someone. Okay? There are going to be some emotions. Number two, all right? Look like you're about to be very happy. All right? Mm-hmm. Pertaining to a king of cups. Could be your daddy. Or somebody finna do some fighting for you. Number three, face whatever your fears are. They want you to be more courageous and have confidence. Number four, if you worry about somebody that stole something from you, they didn't. Your answer is no. But there is a new beginning on the horizon. Communication, a lot of communication and clarity. Number five, you're about to be very inspired. Yeah, definitely. Very inspired. Okay. Yes, indeed. And you're going to be very successful with whatever this is. All right. Yeah, very excited, very inspired, and very successful. Number 6. Okay, you thinking about getting into something, okay? You did get into something, okay? Now you got some regrets, all right? I see you over here deciding to change your ways, all right? Stay away from people like that. Number 7 on the like button. Hey, Miss Highly Favored. Girl, you showed up just in time, didn't you? I was getting ready to shut this live down and come back and do another one. All right. Number 7, you blocking somebody. You blocking somebody, taking the high road, shutting down, standing firm on it. Yeah, sticking to your guns. Number 8, are you setting up some boundaries? All right, we're going to do up to 10 and I'm going to let it go. Number 8, you're not here yet, but when you come in, this is your message. Number 8, are you worried about your King of Wands? And he keeping you up at nighttime. You got some fear around this person. All right. You let somebody do the do. Number 9. Number 9, either you dealing with a young person, okay, that needs some guidance, or somebody's coming your way to offer you a helping hand, or you may be just hanging out and just drinking. All right, I see you. Yeah, I see you having a drink. It look like you got some flowers. Okay, so you may have bought yourself some flowers. All right. But you got a message coming in. A message about somebody want to take you out for drinks. All right. What number I'm on now? Number 9. I'll look for it. I'm gonna look for it right after this here, and then we'll come back. I thought I had a card fell. Number 9. Number 9, you're making some decisions. They say you carefully getting all the information you can so you can make a decision. All right. But it's taking some time to get what you need. They want you to just go with the flow, baby. Don't try to start nothing. Don't try to stop nothing. Just allow things to be. Things are going to unfold on their own. Number 10. Number 10, you're not here yet, but when you hit that like button, you know this is you. Fresh start, new beginning, clarity, communication, cutting out some things so you can move around much lighter. Yeah, I heard pack lighter. All right. Yeah, you getting rid of some things, definitely. All right, some old habits, some old friends, the way you do things. Yeah, you changing. Yep, yep. So if you might want to stop smoking, stop drinking, stop hanging around messy ass people, stop hanging around people that want to do dirty magic on other people, stop hanging around people that are jealous hearted, all right, evil, vindictive, thieves, okay, liars, cheaters. Yeah, you changing all of that, okay? You're not here number 10, but this is you. All right. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna check it out in a few minutes. Matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, I better wait a little bit. Okay. So number 11 would be an empress, okay? Strong woman, very powerful, very spiritual, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, lots of knowledge. All right, but she's pretty. Mm-hmm. And this could be also a married lady. What about her? Okay. So we got an empress here that okay, that has some regrets. Okay. Oh, I see empress. You got some regrets. Okay, about some. Okay, you share. Yeah, you gave somebody some money or something like that. Okay, look like they it ain't coming back. Okay, I heard it wasn't reciprocated. That's what I heard. All right, that's number 11. All right, darling, I'm going to hang up this one. Let's go ahead on and close this live out and let's come back. I hope that was something that was said in this Chew the Fat video, all right, that is useful, okay, not only to adults but also to adolescents, okay? And you can take it to heart and run with it, all right? I want you to be inspired for greatness. I want you to be leaders, okay? Now, first you got to be a follower before you can be a leader, but you got to be able to follow correctly. Each one of us have our own traits, but we also have the opportunity to get rid of some old building blocks and reestablish who we want to be in life. Okay, some of us call that integrity. Integrity is finding something that you believe in and standing firm on it and living according to that. So if we can do that, things will be much better for all of us, not just some of us. And I didn't want to add this here, but this is pressing, so I'm gonna go ahead on and say it. You will have less men, these younger men that's coming up now, feeling so free, like butterflies. They want to go and pollinate every little flower they see. If the women would be a little bit more stern and demand respect. When I say demand, I don't mean saying, you gonna do this. Mm-mm. It's a silent way of demanding respect. I have heard myself out of a young man's mouth. If he can smash a female on the first time, she ain't worth bringing home to mama. She will not get to meet his family. So you women out here, these young women, you borderline of being a young woman, and you thinking that you're doing something smart by allowing a boy to have sex with you, a young man to have sex with you. You going to his place or maybe to his mama house, maybe his grandmama house, maybe his daddy house. When I was growing up, I was with this one guy. I married this guy. This man would not have sex with me in my mama house or nothing. This man would take me to a motel. He paid for it. He earned his money from his own job. If he didn't pay for it, it didn't happen. He got my hair fixed. He bought me clothes. He kept money in my pocket. We were 17 years old. I didn't have to ask him for nothing. He made sure we had food to eat, even if that meant he had to go steal it out the store. I'm saying that to let you know, young ladies and young men, you got to stand up for something. Have some integrity about yourself. You might say, oh, that's the old way. But everything gonna go back around into a full circle. And you're gonna find out. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for everything. That was a lady that was on what was that? Instagram? I think that was Instagram. Gave up one of her children a long time ago. She footloose, fast and free, and she ended up being in a relationship with her own son later on in life. Yes, you're cougar. She married that man and had children from him, her own son. So if we keep on fluttering around here, pollinating every tree that we see and every plant, yeah, your children gonna be all effed up. Ain't nobody gonna know who is. And I understand why they told people they needed to have a blood test back in the day before they got married, because you needed to know who the hell you married if y'all blood related. If there's gonna be some kind of issue with your blood that keep you from having children. Nah, it's rare these days that a man will lay with you and still marry you. That's a rare one. You got one like that, you need to hold on to him. But most of these today in this time and age, these guys ain't thinking about getting married. They're not even thinking about doing the right thing. You got some strong-minded young women here out here too. You know, they say, you know what? I don't want to get married. I don't want a man living in my house, my place. I pay for this. Everything is mine. Why would I want somebody else to come in here that I may not be able to get along with? I like my peace and quiet. So, women, you can silently demand things. A guy like you like him. You don't have to sleep with him. You want him to call you at a certain time of day or night. If he calls you past a certain time and that ain't what you desire, you tell him, you say, this is my resting time. Can we can you call me back at such and such a time? I get up around this time or something. You can give him your schedule, vice versa. The man can give you his schedule. And that way y'all both know not to cross that line unless it's an emergency. So first thing you're doing is you outlining, okay, I want you to respect my time. Now, if you just up and being chitter and chatter or something, and you ain't got shit going on, that's a different thing. But you trying to cultivate a really good, strong relationship and bond with a person, someone you see potentials with to go the distance. Then the next thing is, hey, I'm at home, you want to come over to my place and we just chill and kick it? Those are code words for having sex. Ain't no such thing as kick it. Kick it means we're going to knock boots. I got condoms lined up waiting on you. You changed that. Hey, there's this restaurant down the street, this Mediterranean restaurant down the street I really would like to go to. Um, how about I meet you there? Or because if he pick you up, now you see you actually teaching him how to love you, how to respect you, and you stay far away from his place. I don't care if he say, I got something at my house I want to show you. Okay, send me a picture of it. You see what I'm saying? Don't get caught up. Now, I don't care how much you feel like that you need to lay with old boy or old girl. You better find another way to pacify your crave. And it don't mean with another person. Although there is a saying, what you won't do, another person will. But what happens? That man or that woman is going to see you. Yeah, yes, one that either got away or they're going to see you as a person that's very respected. They know they can't come to you no any kind of way. Even after my marriage ended, after many years, I still have the same mindset that I will not accept no anything in my relationship. I'm not trying to knock boots with nobody just because we met. I'm not trying to pretend like I'm one of these little, youngsters that just walking around here ain't thinking about it, just careless. But we need to do it the right way, ladies and gentlemen. We need to allow a man to be a man again. Allow a man to be a man again. And you got to help him. And you got a bunch of loose girls out there. I do it. Yeah. But as time passes on, all the girls that was loose like that, they're going to have this moment in time where they're going to have one of these big epiphanies or one of these moments of self-reflection. It's going to go ding because they can't figure out why they can't have a normal relationship. And that's the pattern that they set for themselves. And when they realize they're going to be sorry, have a lot of sorrow, they're going to sob, yeah. And they're going to realize all the wasted, all the energy they gave away. How now their name is being passed around as if they the weekly digest. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hear the other side of the house reaching out to me. I'm gonna go ahead and close this so y'all won't have to hear. But thank you again for coming to this live. Share it, subscribe, comment. I love to read y'all comments. I see y'all in the next video, okay?